News Services Division of All India Radio presents Employment News.
Welcome to the program Employment News. I'm Abhishek Mukhopadhyay and with me is Anita Anand.
Today we will be discussing about some vacancies in ICAR, VKS Krishi Vigyan Kendra, CSIR, Indian Institute of Toxicology Research, Kendriya Hindi Sansthan, Agra, Krishi Vigyan Kendra, Tirunelveli, Ministry of Shipping, Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas and Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs.
But before that, let's listen to an interview that was taken by AIR correspondent Pragya Diora.
Today, let's talk about civil engineering, what all it includes and what are the kinds of job opportunities available in this field. For this, we have with us Professor S.K. Ghosh, Head, Civil Engineering Department from IIT Roorkee. Professor, could you explain to us what all does civil engineering encompass and what are the kinds of job opportunities that are available for a person in this field?
Civil engineering is the mother of all the engineering which was there. Anything that we construct on the surface of the earth is done by civil engineers. Whether it be a road or it be a bridge or laying out railway lines, everything is done by the civil engineer. So the civil engineer is one person who is involved in the total development of a particular country or a particular place which is there. Now coming to the opportunities of this particular branch in terms of placement, well, this particular branch is an evergreen branch, and over the period of time what has been observed that even when there was a slump, the employment opportunities never went down for civil engineers. With the technological advances taking over, earlier they would do the planning on paper. Now they have moved over from the paper onto a digital environment. You can design, you can provide the layout of all the civil engineering structures on a computer screens. So nowadays when I look at the employment opportunities with the sort of infrastructural development which the government has planned, and that the infrastructure facilities that we need to have to serve the country, the civil engineer is never out of job. Whether it is on the field, whether it is inside the comfort of an AC room to do the planning or the monitoring, the civil engineer has a very important role to play. And what I would say as of now, that market for civil engineers are always very strong, very worthwhile. Sometimes it may be possible that the money that one may be getting in terms of the salary packages may not appear to be very lucrative, but then the satisfaction of building up our own country, I think probably that component can never be evaluated in terms of money. So this is what I would like to emphasize to young people who are now entering into the domains of engineering, that when you come to a civil engineering, it is really very exciting in the sense because it tries to take into consideration all other engineerings which are there. What are their needs? What are their requirements? What are their layout which is required?
So, Professor, if someone is interested in civil engineering, how can they pursue it?
For any engineering program that you want to have, we nowadays have JEE, which is conducted at the national level. And this allows the windows for various engineering institutes over the country. By and large, all state universities, the National Institute of Technology, IITs, countrywide, they all take from the JEE which is there. A part of it, those who qualify JEE, they go on to the advanced, and this is the window for the IITs. Along with this, all candidates who have come up in JEE, they can go through NITs and other state government institutions. Many of the private institutions, they do also take from the JEE, but some have their own entrance exams. So these are the avenues through which one can enter into civil engineering.
Thank you, Professor, for giving us an overview about the field of civil engineering.
Thank you.
Now let's move to the next segment. In this segment, we tell you about some of the recruitment vacancies that have been advertised and matters connected to it.
ICAR, VKS Krishi Vigyan Kendra, Dhahra, Unnao, Uttar Pradesh invites candidates for walk-in interview on 21st of November 2020 for one post of Subject Matter Specialist, Agro-Meteorology at 10 a.m. and one post of Agromet Observer at 1 p.m. The positions are purely temporary on contractual basis and co-terminus with the project. The services of employee will be liable to be terminated at any point of time without assigning any reason or non-release of funds from IMT or funding agency. The appointed candidates will not be treated as regular employee of the Krishi Vigyan Kendra. For more details, candidates can visit our website unnao.kvk4.in.
Online applications are invited from eligible citizens of India for filling up one post of driver position in CSIR, Indian Institute of Toxicology Research, Lucknow. Eligible candidates are required to apply online only through our website www.iitrindia.org, followed by sending a hard copy of online application along with self-attested copies of mark sheets, certificates, etc. Date of commencement of online applications is 11 November 2020 from 11 a.m. Last date of submission of online applications is 14 December 2020 till 5:30 p.m. and the last date for receipt of hard copy is 31st December 2020 till 5:30 p.m.
One post of accounts officer is to be filled up on deputation basis for 2 years, which may be permanent absorption in Kendriya Hindi Sansthan, Agra. The officers belonging to the Indian Audit and Account Services of similar services such as railways, defence, etc. having requisite qualifications and experience may apply through proper channel. Desiring applicants may download the relevant details of essential and desirable qualifications and application form through Sansthan website, that is www.khsindia.org. Applications of the eligible candidates to be sent through proper channel to the concerned authority within 30 days of publication of the advertisement.
Applications are invited to the following vacant posts under plan scheme of Krishi Vigyan Kendra, Tirunelveli NGO and positions co-terminus with the scheme. One post of senior scientist, one post of SMS animal science, and one post of SMS agrometeorology. For details, please log on to website www.rvskvk.org. Last date of receipt of application is 25 days from the date of advertisement.
Ministry of Shipping, Government of India invites applications for one post of Deputy Chairman for Mumbai Port Trust. Eligible officers at the centre and port officers or employees of Kamarajar Port Limited may apply for the post. Detailed eligibility criteria in respect of officers at the centre and port officers may be seen at the website of the ministry. The appointment of the officers at the centre will be on deputation basis for a period of 5 years. The last date for receipt of applications in the ministry is 4th of December 2020. The candidates are required to apply for the post through onlinevacancy.shipmin.nic.in. For more details, please log on to the website of Ministry of Shipping, that is www.shipmin.gov.in or onlinevacancy.shipmin.nic.in.
Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas invites applications for the post of Chairperson in Petroleum and Natural Gas Regulatory Board. The post will fall vacant on the 4th of December 2020. Last date for receipt of applications in the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas is 30 days from the date of advertisement.
One post of Director Printing in the Directorate of Printing and attached officer under Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs is proposed to be filled up on deputation or promotion basis. Application of willing eligible officers with their biodata in the given proforma should be forwarded to the concerned authority within 60 days from the date of publication of this advertisement in Employment News through proper channel. The vacancy circular may also be accessed on the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs website, that is mohua.gov.in. Information about these vacancies has been published in the Employment News. There are more vacancies in the journal. If you wish to read about these employment opportunities in greater detail and more, you may refer to the job journal titled Employment News for information in English, Rozgar Samachar for information in Hindi, and Rozgar Samachar for information in Urdu. It is published by the Publications Division, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, every week on Saturday.
With this, we come to the end of this program. We will meet again tomorrow at 4:20 p.m.
You are listening to Employment News. This program was produced and presented by the News Services Division of All India Radio. You can listen to it on a mobile app, News on AIR. This program is also available on our website, newsonair.com. You may email your opinion about this program at airnsttalks@gmail.com with employment news as subject.
Thank you.